emergency for Coleman, DeKalb, Jackson, Lawrence, Madison, Marshall, and Morgan counties. Many roads still flooded. Nightfall will make it harder to see flooding. The following message is transmitted at the request of emergency management agencies in Coleman, DeKalb, Jackson, Lawrence, Madison, Marshall, and Morgan counties. While rainfall has diminished across northern Alabama, widespread flooding continues across most of the region, and many roads are still flooded and extremely dangerous. Even worse, nightfall will make it much harder to determine if a road is flooded or even washed out. As a result, people are strongly discouraged from traveling overnight across much of northern Alabama. Please do not travel unless it is an emergency. If you must travel, use extreme caution, slow down, and do not drive into flooded roadway under any circumstances. Use extra caution around creeks and streams, as the flooding may be worsening in larger waterways as the water moves downstream. The Metropolitan
This is the required monthly test of the emergency alert system for the entire state of Alaska, effective until 4:30 p.m.
How are you doing? You're on.
In effect until 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time this afternoon. Blowing dust advisory remains in effect until 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time this evening. The National Weather Service in Phoenix has issued a dust storm warning, which is in effect until 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time this afternoon. Affected area, Yuma County. Focus for travel along Interstate 8 from the Imperial Sand Dunes through Yuma and towards Dadeland. Timing, dust storm warning through 5 p.m. Blowing dust advisory continues through 8 p.m. for additional dust potential. Winds, gusts over 40 miles per hour. Visibility, less than a quarter of a mile for the dust storm warning. Below 1 mile and locally 1/4 mile of less in additional areas of blowing dust through the evening. Impacts, hazardous driving conditions from widespread blowing dust reducing visibility. Be ready for a sudden drop in visibility. If you encounter blowing dust or blowing sand on the roadway or see it approaching, pull off the road as far as possible and put your vehicle in park. Turn the lights all the way off and keep your foot off the brake pedal. Remember, pull aside, stay alive.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Arkansas State Police. A Level 1 Morgan Nick Amber alert has been issued for Victoria Rovmungi, a white female born February 13th, 2010. Victoria is 4 feet tall and weighs 65 pounds. She has brown eyes and brown hair. She went missing in Lone Oak, Arkansas, in Lone Oak County. The suspect is Leah Rovmungi, a white female born May 14, 1983 that is 5 foot 7 inches tall, with brown hair and brown eyes. Suspect vehicle is a dark gray Range Rover Evoque with Owens Murphy rental, unlicensed. If she is located, or if you have any information to her location, please notify the Lone Oak Police Department at 501-676-6953.
In around 3 o'clock this afternoon from San Francisco, Jelani Forston is described as black with brown eyes and black hair with 2 long braids. She was last seen wearing a hot pink zip-up sweater, matching sweatpants with black and gray shoes. Police are looking for 2 suspects considered armed and dangerous. Javon Forston is described as a black male, 21 years old, standing 5 foot 6 inches tall with brown eyes. Another suspect, Lepine Fafio, is described as 5 foot 8 inches tall, weighing 491 pounds. They were last seen driving a silver 2008 Ford Fusion with a license plate number 7RLR145. Once again, that license plate number 7RLR145. This concludes the activation of the emergency alert system.
Hire Zip Recruit
People.
This is a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations in your area. Equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
Into a secure...
Issued a tornado warning for North Central Fairfield County until 7:45 p.m. At 7:16 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Hopewell Junction, 47 miles northwest of Pauling, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado and golf ball size hail. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Sherman around 7:35 p.m. New Fairfield around 7:40 p.m. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Here is the tropical storm warning in effect. A tropical storm warning in effect for the following counties in Delaware, Kent and Newcastle, and the following counties in New Jersey, Cumberland and Salem.
Is that when these bands
transmitted at the request of the Collier County Emergency Management. With tropical storm force wind moving into the area, county officials urge all people within Collier County to take shelter until the all-clear is given. Emergency services will cease responding to calls for service as of 6 p.m. until it is determined to be safe to resume services by county officials. Be prepared to shelter in place through at least Monday due to hurricane force wind and the potential for significant storm surge.
current trends, we saw that
Georgia Emergency Management and Homeland Security Agency. This is the required monthly test of the emergency alert system.
And we're going to be back here for just a little bit because in a minute, this is the first Monday of the month, and we always do our EAS test, so we're going to interrupt programming here for just a little bit. We're going to do that in about 35 seconds or so. So that being said, our phone lines are open during the conversation at 944-8800, 944-8800, 1-888-970-8800. We'll be back in just a minute.
This is a monthly test of the emergency alert system in Hawaii. The outdoor siren warning system will be tested at 11:45 a.m. today. This is a coordinated test of the emergency alert system for broadcast stations in Hawaii. As a reminder, the regular monthly test of the emergency alert system and outdoor siren warning system will be conducted at 11:45 a.m. This concludes the test of the emergency alert system.
And we are back. As I said here, we just had our EAS test here at Pledge Central on this Monday. And moving right along, and here's an important number that you need.
Day 42. Coordinated test of the emergency alert system, NOAA weather radio's warning alarm. If you are participating in today's statewide earthquake drill as part of the West Coast Great Shakeout exercise, drop, cover, and hold now and follow your post-earthquake drill procedures. This is only a test. I repeat, this is only a test. The following tones will conclude this test. Here is the official
This station is participating in the test of the Illinois Emergency Alert System. This system was developed to provide information to the public during emergencies. This was a test.
in Louisville has issued a tornado warning for northern Orange County in south-central Indiana until 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Paoli, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Expected hazards include tornadoes. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree deaths likely. Locations of hazards include Paoli, Silverton, Willamette, West Baby Springs, Drummer, Weston, Woodlawn Grove, Mobile, and Syria. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. Keep your outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle. Move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
The weekly news.
The National Weather Service in Des Moines has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Black Hawk Rock County in northeastern Iowa, Bremer County in northeastern Iowa, northeastern Grundy County in central Iowa, southeastern Butler County in north central Iowa until 8:30 p.m. At 7:32 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Shell Rock to near Conrad, moving east at 50 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and nickel-sized hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Waterloo, Cedar Falls, Waverly, Grundy Center, Evansdale, Jessup, Lockport City, Hudson, Sumner, Parkersburg, Denver, Rhinebeck, Tripola, Shell Rock, Dyke, Elkhorn Heights, Crossroads Mall, Waterloo Municipal Airport, Uni Dome and McLeod Center, and Janesville. This includes Interstate 380 between mile markers 56 and 73. The main alerts were a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go at once into the basement or small central room in the sturdy structure. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 8:30 p.m. for the following counties in Iowa: Black Hawk, Bremer, Butler, and Grundy.
I'm just saying.
This message is for test purposes only. The National Weather Service has issued this as a test message. Tornado warning for central and southeast Kansas. This is a test message. Until 7 p.m. this is a test message. No tornado is occurring. This is a test. You can expect tornado. This is a test. The warning was based on radar indications. This is a test. The following impacts are expected. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This is a test. This is a test message.
This is a test of the broadcast stations of your area. Equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system. The numbers to call it out. Cable systems of your area. Emergency alert system equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, such as a tornado, flood, evacuation, toxic release, or any emergency that you, the public, should be timely alerted, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This station serves as a vital part of the Louisiana State Emergency Alert System. This concludes this test of the Emergency Alert System.
A civil authority has issued required monthly test for the following counties or areas. Maine, at 10:55 a.m. on November 14th, 2017, effective until 11:40 a.m. This is a coordinated monthly test of the emergency alert system for the state of Maine. If this were an actual emergency, official information would follow the alert tones.
This is the Maryland Emergency Management Agency with the coordinated test of the emergency alert system. Broadcasters are testing equipment used to warn you during an emergency. This concludes the test of the emergency alert system.
This is a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations of your area. Equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system. The proceeding was a weekly test of the emergency alert system. WBZ serves the eastern Massachusetts area. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
This is a coordinated monthly local test of the emergency alert system originating from the EAS local primary station for this area. Equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this were an EAS actual emergency, such as a tornado, a toxic material release, nuclear plant accident, or other state or local emergency that affects your safety, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This station serves the Southeast Michigan local operational area. This concludes this test of the EAS system.
The civil authorities have issued a required monthly test for all of Minnesota beginning at 1:54 p.m. and ending at 2:54 p.m. This is a monthly coordinated test of the broadcast stations in your area. If this had been an actual emergency, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This concludes a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
6. This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
This is a required monthly test
of the Mississippi Emergency Alert System by the Mississippi Emergency Management Agency. In the event of an actual emergency, stay tuned to this station for important emergency information. Again, this is only a test of the EAS by the Mississippi Emergency Management Agency.
This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
Hey, it's Jim.
I think that's crazy.
The National Weather Service in Springfield has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for western Ozark County, Taney County, until 2:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:26 a.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along the line extending from near Marion Woods to near Robertson Hollow, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Branson, Lake Taneycomo, Bull Shoals Lake, Table Rock Lake, Table Rock State Park, Hollister, Forsyth, Marion Woods, Kissing Mills, Rockaway Beach, Bull Creek, Taneyville, Table Rock, Theodosia, Kerberville, Powerside, Prodom, Brown Ranch, Rooter, Ridgedale. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Large hail and damaging winds and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with these storms. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 2:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Missouri, Ozark, and Taney. And 50.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Montana Department of Justice. This is an update to the Amber Alert for Kensley Avery Ann Olson. Kensley Olson, the 1-year-old Native American female, is still missing after being abducted at approximately 9 a.m. on Tuesday, April 19, 2016 from a residence in Poplar, Montana. Also, it has been determined that Melinda Reed and Timothy Duane Dornheim are no longer persons of interest in this case. If you have any information on the location of Kensley Olson, please call 911 or the Roosevelt County Sheriff at 406-653-6240.
At 10 a.m. in the system. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Seward City Administrator. The water emergency in the city of Seward, Nebraska is expected to continue at least through Wednesday. Do not consume any Seward City water due to unknown concentrations in the water. The city of Seward is actively working on a major water issue. The leak has been repaired and city officials are in the process of conducting tests on the water. Do not boil water for consumption, including drinking and cooking. You may still shower, flush toilets, and do laundry. Please limit your water use to ensure pressure remains in the system. Make sure that small children are not consuming the water while bathing. We have all city and emergency personnel working on the issue. Please only call City Hall or 911 dispatch if you have an emergency. The flood warning continues.
News Talk 780 KOH.
The National Weather
Weather Service in Reno has issued a tornado warning for Placer County in central California, El Dorado County in northern California, southern Washoe County in western Nevada, Douglas County in western Nevada, western Carson City in western Nevada, until 4:45 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. At 4:09 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, a confirmed funnel cloud was located over Lake Tahoe. Hazard, damaging waterspout tornado and quarter-size hail. Source, public confirmed tornado. Impact, marine vessels may capsize in high winds. The tornado will be near Carson City and Glenbrook around 4:09 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Head to safe harbor immediately.
Whoa. There's something we...
This is a required weekly test of the National Weather Service's specific area message encoding and tone alarm systems. If this had been an actual alert, this message would contain specific information on the watch or warning being issued. This concludes the weekly test of the NOAA Weather Radio Alert Systems.
Come on, boy, let's see what you got. Dark red hair. He didn't have dark red hair. He had black hair. And it grew clear down to his...
For the following areas in New Jersey, western Monmouth and eastern Monmouth. Winter storm warning in effect until 8 p.m. this evening. Hazard type, snow. Snow accumulations, 5 to 8 inches. Timing, snow will persist through the afternoon before tapering off from west to east during the early evening. A period of moderate to heavy snow will occur through the mid-afternoon when snowfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour are expected. Impacts. Travel will be very hazardous today with snow-covered roads and poor visibility. Even interstates or highways will be snow-covered and slippery at the heights of the storm. Winds, north 10 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour along the coast. Visibility, 1/2 mile or less at times. Temperatures, low to mid-20s. A winter storm warning means that significant amounts of snow are expected. Strong winds are also possible along the coast. The National Weather Service in Albuquerque has issued a tornado warning for East Central Cibola County in west central New Mexico, northwestern Valencia County in central New Mexico, until 3:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 2:54 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 9 miles southeast of Mesita, or 12 miles southeast of Laguna Pueblo, moving east at 10 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, weather spotters reported funnel cloud. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of east central Cibola and northwestern Valencia counties. This includes Interstate 40 between mile markers 129 and 131. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 3:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the following county, Valencia, New Mexico.
of the broadcast stations of your area. Equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, such as a natural or man-made disaster, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This station serves the New York operational area. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
Of the North Carolina Emergency Alert System. This is only a test. Broadcasters in cooperation with local, state, and national authorities have developed this system to provide the public with important emergency information should the need arise. This concludes the monthly test of the North Carolina Emergency Alert System.
Cloudy skies. High wind warning for the following counties in North Dakota, Kidder, and Wells. High wind warning in effect from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time Thursday. The National Weather Service in Bismarck has issued a high wind warning, which is in effect from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time Thursday. The high wind watch is no longer in effect. Timing, Thursday morning through early Thursday evening. Winds, sustained northwest to north winds around 40 miles per hour with gusts to 60 miles per hour. Snowfall, under 2 inches in the Turtle Mountains. Less than an inch in the northern James River Valley. The following impacts are expected: reduced visibilities in areas of falling and blowing snow, making driving hazardous. Working on elevated structures dangerous. Potential for property damage. A high wind warning means a hazardous high wind event is expected or occurring. Sustained wind speeds of at least 40 miles per hour or gusts of 58 miles per hour or more can lead to property damage. High wind watch for the LP1 station.
This is a statewide test of the Ohio Emergency Alert System, originating from the State Emergency Operations Center in Columbus. This is only a test. The Ohio Emergency Alert System has been designed to provide the public with timely warnings and emergency information. Had this been an actual emergency, you would have received instructions and information related to that emergency over this and other stations in your area. This concludes this test of the Ohio Emergency Alert System.
Is WTAS.
Transmitted at the request of the Aldis Emergency Management and Mayor of the City of Aldis. Due to a power failure at Tom Steed Reservoir, customers of Aldis Water are asked to conserve water for the next 24 hours. An ice storm warning remains in effect through Monday for the area. Travel is discouraged. Please send snow and damage reports to the Emergency Operations Center. Be safe. Have 3 ways to charge a cell phone. Information such as this becomes unavailable if your cell phone is dead. The following...
See, rule the special.
This is a coordinated monthly test of the emergency alert system for the greater Portland, Vancouver area. This is only a test. The emergency alert system informs you of events that pose an immediate threat to your life, health, or property. If this had been an actual emergency, official information would have followed the alert sound. This concludes this test message.
In this race, Jeremy Summers.
Flood warning for the following county: Washington, Pennsylvania. The National Weather Service in Pittsburgh has issued a flash flood warning for southern Washington County and southwestern Pennsylvania until 3 a.m. At 10:06 p.m., radar indicated another round of very heavy rain in the warned area after 3 to 4 inches just a few hours ago. Flash flooding occurring. Additional rainfall up to 2 inches. This is a flash flood emergency for Washington, Pennsylvania. Some locations may experience flooding include McMurray, Washington, Cannonsville, Gaston. It's an extremely dangerous and turn around, don't drown. Flood fatalities occur in vehicles. Runoff from heavy rainfall will flood small streams. Posting to the National Weather Service Pittsburgh Facebook page. The offshore waters.
This is a monthly test of the emergency alert system. This is a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations of your area. Equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, such as a tornado watch, tornado warning, flash flood warning, or a hurricane warning, official messages would have followed the alert tones. This station serves the state of South Carolina and the Columbia area. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
The National Weather Service in Sioux Falls has issued a tornado warning for southwestern Moody County in east central South Dakota, southeastern Lake County in east central South Dakota, northern Minnehaha County in southeastern South Dakota, northeastern McCook County in southeastern South Dakota, until 11:30 p.m. At 11:04 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Montrose, or 10 miles north of Lake Vermilion State Recreation Area, moving east at 50 miles an hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Fulton and Chester around 11:20 p.m. Del Rapids and Baltic around 11:30 p.m. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Tornadoes are extremely difficult to see and confirm at night. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 11:30 p.m. for the following counties in South Dakota: Lake, McCook, Minnehaha, and Moody.
This is a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations in your area. Equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this has been an actual emergency, system messages wouldn't follow the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency system.
Air, 74 degrees. Oklahoma City, partly sunny. Temperature 79 degrees. To Tuncumcari, partly sunny. 64 degrees. Albuquerque, partly sunny. 52 degrees. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Gray County Emergency Management. A fast-moving grass fire is threatening residents in Tampa this afternoon. The Gray County Emergency Manager and local fire officials have requested an immediate evacuation of Walnut Creek in Kentucky near northwest Tampa. Residents in northwest Tampa should be prepared to take action. Please take heed of this order and follow instructions from local officials. The 4 p.m.
The National Weather Service in Salt Lake City has issued a flash flood warning for East Central Washington County in southwestern Utah, western Kane County in southern Utah, until 4:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 12:48 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated a thunderstorm producing heavy rain over Zion National Park and areas to the southwest. Storm trajectories will place heavy rainfall over North Creek and its tributaries within the park shortly. Additionally, the North Fork of the Virgin River is expected to receive heavy rainfall and flash flooding. If you are within park boundaries or in any of the small streams within the warning, please take steps to ensure for your safety. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 4:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the following county: Washington, Utah.
And the following is a required monthly test for the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
test for all of Vermont beginning at 6:30 p.m. and ending at 7:30 p.m. in EAS West. This is the Vermont Department of Public Safety, Waterbury. This is a required monthly test of the emergency alert system. The broadcasters and drivers in voluntary cooperation with the Department of Public Safety and other authorities have developed this system to keep you informed in the event of an actual emergency. If there's been an actual emergency, the Department of Public Safety would have provided official information or instructions. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system. This message has originated with the Vermont Department of Public Safety, Waterbury.
TIAA.
This is a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations in your area. Equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, such as severe weather, emergency information messages would have followed the alert tone. This station serves the Richmond extended area. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
This is a test of the emergency alert system from the Cowlitz County Department of Emergency Management. In the event of an emergency, this system would bring you important information. This test is now concluded.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the West Virginia Emergency Management Agency, Charleston, West Virginia. We have just received this important announcement regarding an abducted child in Beckley, West Virginia, which is in Raleigh County. The Beckley Police Department and the West Virginia State Police are looking for Jadalisha Rogers, a black female, 16 years old, who is 5 feet 4 inches tall and weighs 115 pounds. She has black hair and brown eyes. The child was last seen at Walgreens, located at 2933 Robert C. Byrd Drive, Beckley, West Virginia, 2580 at approximately 6 p.m. She is believed to be in extreme danger. The child was last seen wearing blue jeans, a gray hoodie, with braided hair. Authorities advise the child was likely abducted by a Lord Z. Asbury, a white male, birthday of March 27, 1996. They may be traveling in a 1995 two-door red Chevy Blazer with license plate West Virginia 522359. The vehicle was last seen traveling on Neville Street, heading westbound towards Virginia Street in Beckley. If you have any information on the whereabouts of Jad L. Rogers, please contact Sergeant Webb at the Beckley Police Department at 304-256-1720 or the West Virginia State Police, your local 911, or by dialing SP on your cell phone.
Office box.
Vehicle in case of an emergency.
A local area emergency message has been issued for Albany County, Laramie County, and Carbon County. Please stand by for further information. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Wyoming Department of Transportation. A local area emergency has been advised by the Wyoming Department of Transportation. Interstate 80 between Sinclair and Laramie is expected to be closed for an extended period of time. Projected opening time is unknown. Information will be updated as the events unfold. Please adjust the travel plans accordingly. If you need road conditions,